Alright everybody, it's Mac Leader here. This is my first video I'm going to post on YouTube. So I'll give you a rundown here on trap bases. I had a person I know that was getting out of MS because obviously, like a lot of people are, MS is getting retarded with how much it's cost to continue and be competitive. So anyhow, they got out. I got this base from them. It's just a little level 25 base. Figured, let me see what I can do with it, see if I can make a trap out of this base. So, run down on the trap. We open this up. Let's get in here and see what we got. Basically, what I did was this base had literally nothing for research. I have done a little research. I boosted my research quite a bit last night while we were waiting for the SBS event to start, and I finished Combat Mastery, which boosted my research up quite a bit. Let's see what it is real quick. Still ain't nothing compared to what a lot of these guys are. Yeah, 7 trillion research. I mean, I know a lot of these guys are 19, 20 research now. So really, it's still pretty weak on research. So basically what I did and what you need to do for any trap base, you can make pretty much any base a trap base with a little bit of time and know-how on what you need to look for. Obviously, you need to have a little bit of a VIP. You don't have to have a lot. Like this account is VIP 178. My commander is 99. The reason I went 99 is that got you the most that you're going to get out of defense -1. And I try to keep it from being commander 100 just because it looks like you've spent a lot of money. You're going to be maxed out being commander 99. You don't want anything to look like you're maxed anything out on a trap base. You want it to look like, you ain't got enough money to play this game, but you're trying. Get as much attacks as you can. So basically, Commander 99, it's got me all the combat shielding down here on 99. That's why I went 99. Combat shielding is huge right there. That's, what is it, 500 billion, 100,000 million billion, yeah, 500 billion combat shielding. That's why I went 99 and didn't stay at 98. If you did go 100, all that's going to get you is this triple divine combat, which is another 20 million defense, which is a good amount of defense, but that's not going to make or break you on your trap. So I figured I'd leave it at 99. No sense in making it look like I've spent a lot of money on this base, or that I have a lot of research or anything done on it, and just leave it at that. Also, let's go back into that real quick. What you want to make sure you're doing on your skill tree on a trap base. I've got several different presets made. One for defense, one for training and research, and one for attack, obviously. Now, on your defense, what you want to do is you want to get all the way down to the bottom. Put the least amount of points as you can all the way down to the bottom. Once you get to the bottom, I always max out all defense, all shielding. You don't need any health. You don't need any of that, because rally deployment, you don't need any of that because you're not going to be leading rallies while you're set up as defense. So I'll put everything in defense, everything in combat shielding, and then I also personally I put in all my trap and troop deployment, not rally size, but deployment. That way, while I am set up in defense, I can still contribute to rallies, things like that. But you basically just go up the tree, minimum points until you get to your defense, then max out all your defense. I'll go back out here. What we're going to do, I'll show you here real quick. This is the stat shop. Let's go in here, max out all defense, all combat shielding. Where we at down here? Combat shielding, rally combat shielding, base combat shielding, and you really want to max out the armor piercing resilience also which I haven't quite. I've got the points to do it. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. But you want to max out those 3 right there for resilience also. Then you want to come over here to troop enhancements. Troop enhancements. You scroll down, basically the same thing. All the defense, which this is all the brand new legendary defense stuff, which I haven't got very far in it because I'm not spending a ton of money on this to do it. So, but troop defense right there, indestructible defense, the triple defense, you want to do those. You ought to at least be able to get all the old troop enhancements maxed out. Get all your defense, all your shielding, all your AP resilience. You want all that maxed. If you get your troop enhancements and your mobile ops stats maxed, you're going to be able to eat almost everything. Now, you get some of these max guys, and you're going to have to do some of your economics research. On this one here, let's come down here to this new stuff. Where's it at? I guess right here. I've gotten about, what's it look like? About halfway, maybe a third of the way through level 10 on economics research. But you can look down through here. Like I said, this was an account that was basically a throwaway account. I mean, battle marks, I'm still, I'm level 5 on battle marks, 4 down through here. So, I mean, I haven't really done a whole lot on it. Like I said, I did max out combat mastery last night while I was waiting for SVS to start. Arsenal, I started a couple today, but nothing. I mean, I literally just started it today. I'm on level 1 on 90% of it. Yeah, these bottoms I haven't. This that bottom one right there, that's ready to do. I haven't done anything on it. So that's a rundown on research and mobile ops stats and troop enhancements. All right. Now, being a trap, what you need to look at is those stats right there, and then you got to start on your gear. Now, on your gear, you literally can use any gear whatsoever for a trap base as long as you set it up correctly. Now, I try to stay away from all the brand new gear because that looks like you're powerful. I want to try to look like I'm doing research or I'm training troops, something like that, like they're going to catch me off guard. So what we're going to do right here while I'm on here, I've been using, I'll show you what I've been using. I've been using the old Ultimate Grand Guardian gear just to make it look like, I'm outdated, and been using it. But we're going to switch it and go to research gear. So we're going to set up this research gear right here, if it'll load. There it goes, for a trap. What we want to do is we're going to come over here to the inventory. It's easier to do everything here than in where you're setting up your gear at. We're going to go to your inventory. We're going to take our mods. You got to get your mods, because your mods you get a lot of points or a lot of stats from. So we're going to pull all our mods off this old Ultimate Grand Champion gear. So we're going to pull our mods off there. We'll pull our mods off of here. Get an armor. We're going to get this off here. Alright, we got pull our mods off our battle walkers. And finally, pull it off of our, what is this, your battle slicer. We're going to pull our mods. Like I said, this account doesn't have a whole lot of money in it, just a little bit. So I mean, I've only got mod level 17s. Obviously, the higher mods you got, the more research you got, the more stats you got, the lower power level you can go, which makes you look weaker. The weaker, the better that you want to look anyhow on a trap base. So let's pull this last one off. I know it takes a minute. I'm glad you guys are going to kind of hang in here with me while we do this, but I just wanted to do this on the video to kind of show you what it is, because I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube, and really no one is willing to show you what to do. I know this is probably going to hurt my trapping, but you know, whatever. There's a lot of guys and people playing that, you know, they're going to figure it out eventually anyhow, so I might as well be the guy to show you. So, alright, what are we going to set up? Yeah, we're going to set up our research gear. So we're going to take our research gear. We're going to pull these old research mods off, because we can always put them back on if we want to do a little research. But at this point, I really don't care if I do any more research on this account. We're going to make this fast. We're going to set up a preset here. That way we just have one click. Let's go mod sets. We can't do that. We're going to put it in here by hand. So we're going to put install, get up here to the top. I don't know why it always loads you to the bottom. That's dumb. Level 17. I'm up here, level 17. And then your special mod, level 17. Alright, so now we'll put this on. Just put on new mods. Well, we kind of know what it is. Alright, now let's go back out here. Let's make it quick and easy. Bam. Got those on there. Augments, I've already put them on here. I always put it on all my gear, because there's not really gear right now that, or any augments for gear for research and stuff like that. So I'll just go ahead, if I get extra augments, I'll just go ahead and put them on my gear. So I've already got augments on here. These are the Divine Vanquisher, or whatever you call it, augments. I don't have the brand new ones. Like I said, I haven't spent a lot of money on this account, which if you did, you know, obviously that's more power, and those new augments give you a lot for defense, so you can lower your power even more. Alright, so but I got those on there. Let's go ahead and get our research helmet done. Put the new mods on it. Alright. And get this, where we at? Right there. Put the mods on it. Go boots. Oh, that's old. That's old research gear. Here's a new one. Innovator. Mods. Alright. And where are we at? I always forget what all this gear looks like. I have to click on them several times, a lot of times, to try to figure out what goes with what. There's so much new gear all the freaking time that it gets confusing for me. Keep everything straight. Alright, so we got that set up. So now we got that set up, we're going to go back over here. We're going to go put that gear on. So looks like we got the gear on. Let's make sure we got the preset. We got our defense preset on. So get that equipped. Alright, that's on. So now let's check out what our stats are. Let's go down here to boost. Alright. Come down here to health. 3.94 trillion. That's not bad. Defense is 1.51 billion. Defense, that's pretty good defense. Combat shielding's 2.2 trillion. That ought to be pretty darn good. Alright, now I went through stats, I went through research, I went through your gear. Next thing is troops. Troops make a big influence on whether you're going to eat these rallies or you're going to burn. Now, I know everybody talking about you want to be T4, T5, T6, now T7 only troops. BS. That's not how it is. That's not what you want for a trap base. For a trap base, your best trap bases are going to be T5, T2 troops. Alright, T5, T2 troops. What we're going to do, you come down here, look at this. I got 5.44 quadrillion T2 troops of each. Now, on advanced mercenary, nothing. All it is on troops. Now, you can do this many ways. You can do it all on troops, or you can do it on advanced and merc also, or you can do any of the sort. But if you're going to do all three troops, which you can do, you just split this, divide each one of these by 3, and put them in each troop area. But for me, it's easier just to keep it all in one spot. If I need to add some troops on a fly because new research come out and somebody burned me, I come in one spot. I got 3 different troops. I got T5s, which I've got 320. T2, I got 500 or 5.44 quadrillion. I got 3 spots to add troops on the fly. Eat that guy's next rally. That way I cap the next rally. If you got it on all 3 places, it takes you longer because you got to go to 9 spots on T5, 9 spots on T2 to train between rallies to try to cap. So it takes a lot more time. So you keep it all in one section, less time, easier to do. Now, on ratios, what you want is there's several different ways to figure this out on what amount of troops you want. A lot of it on quantity is just testing, see where you're going to be at. But once you figure out where an idea of about how many troops you need, then you can always up it if somebody burns you. But the main thing is T5 to T2 ratio has to be for every 1 T5, you can have 17 T2. Alright, so for every 1 trillion T5, you can have 17 trillion T2. That's the ratio. Alright, and actually, I believe it's actually 17.5. I always try to go 17 just because I do not want to get nerfed. If you get nerfed, you're going to burn, and you're going to burn big time because you got too many low-level troops. But by doing this, by getting T5, T2 troops, that gets you that troop count. I've got 17.3 quadrillion troops. Troop count is big on eating rallies. You got to have enough troops, a number, a quantity of troops to eat the rally. But by having 17.3 quadrillion troops, I'm still only 174 quadrillion power. Now, if I wouldn't have went T2 and I would have went T3 or T4, by the time I got enough troops to eat a rally, I'm going to be way, way too high on power and nobody's going to hit me. Alright, I'm going to be 300, 400 quadrillion power, which is not going to work for a trap base. That's why it is very important to stay T5, T2. I looked at maybe going T6, T2, but really the gain from T6 to T5 is very, very, very minimal. At this point, I would be able to drop off like 4 quadrillion power by going T6, T2 instead of T5, T2. And T6, going to build 310 trillion of each T6, you're talking like $3,500 or better. I don't know, something crazy, which is not reasonable. So T5, T2 troops. All right. Now, I've got some leftover artillery on this account from before. I didn't dismiss it. I just left it. You don't need artillery whatsoever. Only thing you need artillery for is for attacking CP, is what all these CP guys tell me. I don't do a whole lot of attacking CP just because obviously I'm not spending the money to be a rally leader and to be on top of it every 3 days when MS comes out with new stuff to be a rally lead. That's why I work on traps. So no artillery needed. You definitely don't want any artillery on your T2 because artillery burns way quicker than the rest of your troops do. So alright, that's a rundown. Alright, so now we got our stuff set up. We've got you got a rundown of the troops, what you need for troops, mods, insignias, what we're gonna do Insignias. I got the new Insignias. We got the what is it? Divine Conquer reinforcement. We got the Safeguard up in the top left there. We've got the Satellite Insignia, which is, I believe, that green one, and then one of the older Insignias over here top right is for shielding. Just because the new ones don't really have a fourth one for defense, so I took and added just a little shielding with the old shielding insignia. So now that we got that, we're gonna come in here. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get boosted. All we really need is I really don't need it, but I go ahead and throw it on there anyways. I throw troop health on there. Do 100,000 or 100 million troop health. And then I go ahead and throw on that combat shielding, which it's already on, the 24-hour combat shielding. Throw it on. That's all you need. Every now and then, I'll throw my deployment size on in case I just want to hit a tile or something or whatever. So we'll go ahead and throw it on. Now, like I said, it's a level 25 base, looking pretty weak. Let's see if we can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch it on a video without sitting here for a long time. A lot of these guys in this state. I've changed my name again to try to get somebody to hit me again. A lot of these guys know me in this state now as being a master trap. So I'll jump from state to state, throw my name out different. That way I can get some attacks and eat some rallies. But look at this guy. What's this? 888 I have guy. He's got a bounty on him. Let's see what he's got. 198 9MT. Let's see here. Let's see what his commander level is. 605. He's a pretty strong guy. Let's see if we can get him mad. See if he'll attack us real quick while we're on this video. Oh, I don't even know if he's online. Let's scout him a few times. Try to ag him on a little bit. See if we can get us a rally. Who else we got up here that we can make mad? This anti-fuse guy. I know he's up there. Yeah, VIP 200. Let's see what he's got. Oh, holy cow! 639 on gear. That is crazy. Let's see if we can make him mad. I don't hardly ever see this dude hit nobody though, so I think he's pretty much a CP guy. He comes on when CP opens, logs off. That's all he's worried about is CP, but we'll see. We'll throw a couple scouts at him, see what we can do. What's this guy, little Mr. Duck here? 188. He's only 139 Katrin. He ain't gonna be leading nothing. Let's see here. Man, there ain't a whole lot of anybody on right now. Nobody at CP. CP must be closed. Let's look. Yeah, it's closed. Let's see what we got. See if anybody's even on state chat. Let's see what's going on. See if anybody threw up any cords. We can go jump in on something and see if we can get us an attack. Ain't nobody throwing out no cords, nothing. Huh, that's crazy. Alliance. I'll jump back in my old alliance. This is the alliance I actually started this game on. We've changed names a couple times, but for the most part the same dudes. Good group of guys. This is RG1F. We're currently in 579. A good team put together. We're looking at, we got another alliance that we've been working with. We're looking at getting us two together permanently and be a massive, massive hitting alliance. Let's see here, man. We're not having no luck on getting any attacks. Let's see if I got saved any reports so we can get a report of something. Let's see here. Let's go into reports. So at least show y'all some of the hits that we've taken on this 25 base. Let's go down through here. Here's a war. Let's see what this was. UEMC. Come on, man. I don't even know who that was. Oh, that was me reinforcing the guy. That was reinforcing play games. He lost 1.25 trillion. I was going to say, there ain't no way I lost nothing. Hang on. All right. Let's see what we got here. You can see a lot of these like little defeat deals. That'll be me like throwing a one troop T2 at somebody, just try to get their attention. Throwing a scout at somebody every now and then. You can see a lot of people scout me. Try to figure out what I'm going on. Big thing with trap base, always keep that anti-scout on. You do not want them to see your troops. What you got troops set up, because they will know as soon as they see that troop you are a trap and they will not attack you. So make sure you keep that anti-scout on. The amount of boost you can get with it off is very minimal compared to the boost that you get from everything else now. So if you need that extra defense from taking the anti-scout off, you need to just build some troops, because if that's your breaking point, you need to look other places. So keep that anti-scout on. Let's see what we got here. This is awesome victory. Oh, this guy tried to solo. Not very smart. Black Pearl. Didn't even send nothing big. I mean, obviously, my trap was pretty good. He thought I was that weak. He's got 157 million solo. He gonna try to solo me? Let's see here. See, I get a lot of action on this base because of my size. What we got here? He attacked 388 million. Took his comm. I'm looking for a rally though. Let's see what we got for a rally. I can't believe I have, or somebody hasn't been at least scouted me yet. Another big thing, let me throw out here while we're looking down through this, is your memorial. Try to keep your memorial as clean as possible. A lot of these guys are getting pretty smart, and they're looking at your memorial, trying to see if you've been capping any big guys, any VIP 180, any VIP 190, any 200 guys. They will look at your memorial. You want to keep that squeaky clean. Don't ever kill anybody. It doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter how low a VIP they are. Nothing. Do not kill anybody. Release them all. Now, if you want to be, if you're trying to take them out of the game for a little while, like during SVS, most of them's going to have a 30-minute pill anyways. Hold them for 28 minutes, then release them. That way you still got them, took them out of the game for a little while, but it doesn't go in your memorial. Hold them for 28 minutes, let them go. I'm not finding any solos here. This was during SVS, man. Everybody was trying to just solo me. I mean, we'll check out this one. Nut Jelly, whatever he is. Alright, 230 million solo. I mean, just dumb solos. But that's what you'll get out of these strat bases. People think you're that weak that they're going to be able to solo you. And then you'll take one or two of their alliance's comms, and they'll say, hey, maybe we ought to rally this guy. And say, well, so they'll get all their buddies together and say, hey, I need you to come rescue me. Come get me. So they come over and they try to rally, and you eat that. And then they're just in awe. They don't know what to do. Alright, here's a war. Let's see what we got here. 1.5 billion. Not a max rally, but I mean still a big rally. 1.5 billion. 0 troops lost. 0. Let's see what they sent. See if it was a T6 rally or a T7 rally. Let's go down here. Look at this research. There's where mine stops. Look at how much more research that guy had. That's crazy. Overseer. Those are all, I believe those are T7, right? Warden. Yeah, man, I think all these are T7 troops. Those look like that may be T6 traps right there, though. But Overseer, I mean, basically T7. 0. Nothing. Killed nothing. But, alright, let me jump back out here before I cut this video down. I know this video is getting pretty long. Trying to keep it halfway short. Just give you a rundown on trap bases. I'm sure, like I said, this is my first YouTube video. I'll be back with more. I'll try to keep this new app I got for taking a video, the screenshot, active, so that way I can jump on and turn it on real quick and see if I can catch some of these big rallies. Here's a guy porting in. He's obviously on. Let's see how big he is. Maybe we can tick him off. 178. I don't know. You'd be surprised on what kind of guys you can get that think they're going to take you, even if they aren't maxed out, because of how weak you look. Let's see if we can make him mad. Let's jump over here. Try to make him mad here. Right quick before we log off of here. Send one troop at him. See what we can do. Here, let's taunt him a little bit. Yeah. I am kind of an asshole sometimes. Let's taunt him a little bit. See what we can do here. Let's speed it up a little bit. We don't want to wait 7 minutes for it though. I like to let it go for a minute though. Kind of makes them mad when they got, you know, a one troop solo, no comm coming at them. They got to wait 5 minutes. Their screen's lighting up for 5 minutes. That's when you make somebody mad. Sometimes that's what you got to do. If you're not getting any hits, you got to try to make somebody mad. Get them tired of it. You say, screw it, I'm gonna hit you. Here we go. He's thinking about it. Threw that scout out. He's gonna try to get a scout. Yeah, that's scout. You see my base, bath time. I named this base bath time, and I had the original player name as Sitting Duck. Just try to be just retarded. Just try to make it look stupid. You know, just as dumb as you can. These guys look at this base and just laugh. You know, that's what I want. I want them to laugh. I always try on my trap base. I try to pick girls, because a lot of times all these guys play this game, they think girls are weak. So I take advantage of that. I try to pick a girl. My little avatar for the chat room's a girl. You know, I try to do that a lot of times. They always think the girls are weak. They don't know what's going on. So I take advantage of that. Come on, dude. Let's get a rally going. A solo, something. We can't leave this video with no attacks. I'm showing you how to set up a trap base. No attacks. We got to do something here. Here, we'll attack this guy's tile. See if we can. Which I can do a whole nother video sometime about attacking tiles on how to do that and how to win a lot of them. You're not going to win them all, but how to win a lot of them. I'll make another video sometime on that. Attacking tiles has actually gotten, you know, pretty complicated. It could be, you know, it's a big part of this game now, especially with all the tile health and attack and defense they put on tiles now. That it can be a big deal trying to take a tile from somebody. Let's see, that one wasn't nothing. What did we send? Like 70 million T2. Let's see what we got here. I don't even know if I sent that many. I may use that other preset. Yeah, I sent 70 million. See, I lost 28,000. He lost 1.62 million. I killed every one of his troops. He probably had something dumb on there though. Let's take a look. Yeah, he had armored vehicles. Those are T2, I believe. Armored vehicles are T2, I believe. Which, by the way, if you're ever farming a tile, that's what you want to put on there. Don't put nothing else unless you're trying to get attackers and you want to take them. Throw just a few T2. Don't take nothing to nothing for T2 to collect whatever you want to collect on a tile. Throw 10,000 or 1,000. I'm pretty sure 1,000. Let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure 1,000 T2 is plenty to gather everything you need. That's 10 million stone on here. Let's see what it takes to. Let's go down here. Let's go 100. See what that is. Yeah, it's 5,000. 1,000. That's 55,000. 10. 100,000. 1 million. So 1 million is 55 million. That thing only had 10 million. So you could probably put like 500,000. Just put the least amount as you need. That way if somebody hits it, you're not losing a whole lot. So 500,000, yeah, that's 27. I mean, you could probably put. Looks like probably 200 million or 200,000. And you can collect that tile. That way you're not going to lose a lot. You don't want to put a bunch of troops out there just to lose them. Well, guys, it don't look like I'm going to get any attacks. Like I said, I'll make sure I keep my app up. That way I can jump on and throw a video up when I see something getting ready to go down. But this is my first video. This is Mac Leader. I know. By the way, I want to do a shout out to Suspense 101. He's got a channel on here on YouTube. Good dude. It tells you, basically has a video of everything new that comes out. Make sure you tune in to Suspense 101. Hell of a dude right there. I know he's put 1 or 2 of my trap bases on his channel before. This is my new one, my level 25 trap base. Showing everybody a little setup, how to set one up. Sure, Suspense will probably throw this up on his channel too at some point in time. But I'm gonna sign out. I'll hit you next time with maybe a live rally or some solos.